Hey, it's not only 4 times you collect money. You can't.
Hello! So today I'm going to do the ethnicity tag, well, slash African tag. Well, we'll just call it the ethnicity tag because the ethnicity tag only had literally 6 questions, and the African tag had so many questions. So I decided to just combine the questions together, and so it gets to be a little longer and whatnot. Okay? So I'm just going to start reading the questions. So the first question is, what is your ethnicity? I'm Sudanese. I'm Noor. Noor is as it gets. I'm from Nasser. What's up? Bra bra. That's where it's at. Alright, question is, when was the last time you visited your country? So I've never been to South Sudan ever. I was born in Kenya, in Nairobi, and then we moved to Canada. So I've never actually been to South Sudan, but I honestly want to go back so bad. Well, not right now because all that's going down. Soon, I'll go back though. I really do want to go back. Well, I know I want to go back to Kenya for sure. I have a lot of family that lives there. My mom was telling me about how our old building is newer now. It's all brand new. Our whole old neighborhood. I vividly remember where we lived, the high rise we lived in. We lived there with Yanin and my other aunt Nyapuj. Oh my god, Kenya is so amazing. I loved living there. It's one thing as a child I remembered was my childhood living in Kenya. It was so much fun and I loved it. We went to school in our uniforms, got to learn English. It was lit. I loved it. I thought it was so dope. And we had a corner store attached to our building. It was we lived upstairs and then there was a store downstairs. It was so cool. They used to cola pops and the glass and they sold everything there. We thought it was a spot. It was so cool. Name the ethnic food you enjoy the most. Okay, my obsession with sukuma is serious. I don't most people like kodura. I hate kodura. I think kodura is nasty, it's slimy, and I just don't like kodura because they put peanut butter in it most of the time. I hate peanut butter. I'm starting to like it a little bit, but I don't like it in kodura, and that's why I don't like kodura. But sukuma and wege, yo, oh my god, sukuma and wege, that's my heart. My heart beats for that kind of. I honestly, I plan on literally feeding my kids not kodura, online. Sukuma and wege all the time, and K-wet. K-wet is not, K-wet is more Ethiopian, but I don't care. Those two, yeah, and I would just do K-wet. Those 3 dishes, main dishes for life. Okay, name one household item that best represents your culture. Oh my god, my mom is a bead maker, so everything in our living room is either beaded in the flag. There's beads everywhere. We have lots of giraffe statues, little ones, and we have, it's a woman. She has she has an oak on top of her head, like that. It's really cute. I use it to just put my jewelry on my desk. There's a lot of them. I decided to steal one so I can put it on my dresser just so I want it to be really, really cute. Okay, everyone who's South Sudanese knows your mom has a dolab. My mom, she's gone through dolabs like crazy. Why do they love dolabs? I don't understand. I hate it. It just takes up so much space. It's so crowded, and they want to put dishes and cups in it, and I'm like, what is that? I don't know why they do that. I think it's cute, whatever. I just think it's annoying because it's takes so much space in the living room. It can never be cute. It's just too much. But my living room is the ultimate Sudanese mom's living room. If I bet you anything, if we all took a picture of our mom's living rooms and put it together, they all basically mirror each other. They're all the same, maybe different colors, maybe different statues, but they're all the same. Dolab, TV, carpet, Obama picture somewhere, beads everywhere, and then just so much stuff going on. It's just crazy. It's insane. What part of your country are you from? So I am South Sudanese, yeah, and I'm Noor in there, and from being Noor, I'm from Nasser, and I'm a Gajag, so that's all that fun stuff. So shout out to my Gajag girls. What's good? What it do? I can't front. My Chinchan, that's my girls, my cousins. Most of my cousins are Chinchan. Those are my chicks though. I dig them so hard. So I'm I'm not really in tribalism like that, honestly. I think it's really, really dumb. And I think it's cute that we're all friends like that. But I like how we're different, but we're all the same. It's so lit. Okay? What song reminds you of your country? Oh, there's a song. I forgot who it's by. There's one song. It's called Tianyanwer. It's lit. And we all just like jump to it, and it's so lit. Every time that song comes on at the party, I'm in there like I be getting so lit to that song. I think it's so dope. It's just so like it's a unity song as well, so it's like makes people all want to dance together and blah 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 become one. It's lit. Can you speak the language of your ethnicity? Yeah, I don't speak Noor fluently. I used to speak Noor fluently, and I spoke Kiswahili as well because I was born in Kenya. But now it's like I can speak Noor. Like I know I can speak Noor, but it's just like sometimes I can't. Like I have to think now. I can't just like say it. I have to think a little bit about certain things I have to say, and then I can say it. But before I could just like word of mouth, like yeah, like for real. But now I'm like I gotta think about what I have to say before I say it, and then I can say it, which is kind of sad. I want to be able to like be fluently, especially if I want to go back to South Sudan. How am I supposed to speak to everyone if I can barely speak English? Like I can barely speak Noor. It's like really embarrassing, but I will get it together. I'll read the book. We just say the alphabet. The alphabet's lit. We used to learn the alphabet. It was so lit. What is it? What is it? I forgot. Oh shit.
It goes like
it's lit. Yeah, they had a whole song for it. We had to learn it all the time. It was actually so dope. I thought it was so funny. I was like, we do the most. I can't deal. All right. So the next question is, what are people from your country known for? I'm not sure. I know we're tall and skinny. Not sure. Alright, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say because we're lit. Like, let's be serious. I think we're beautiful, we're lit. Like, we're all so different and so unique. I feel like, why wouldn't you like us? Yeah, if she ain't foreign, she boring. Like, dead ass. Like, that's just how I feel. I feel like Sudanese girls are popping. And I'm so annoyed that now all of a sudden we're in and whatnot. But, like, I'm like, we've been this lit. Okay? We just found ourselves. Okay? Just let us. But whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The next question is, what is your African name, whatever? What is your African name and what does it mean? My name is Nyeduad Matwe Galwag. Nyeduad Matwe Galwag Wenyang Bod something. There's more. It's a whole thing. But my name is Nyeduad. My name means twin. And it means the second born twin. So I was born a twin, but she died. R.I.P. But so my name is Nyeduad. It means twin. I like my name. I feel like it does, but I feel like at the same time, it's a name given to all twins. So I'm like, okay, so it's like my name, but it's not really like my name. Like it doesn't define. How many languages can you speak? Well, I speak Noor, and then I used to speak Kiswahili really, really well, but like I barely know it. Like I literally can say like the basics. How are you? How have you been doing? Where are you going? What's that? Like I can't even say legit sentences anymore. I'm just like Twenda Wapi, like legit. Like that's like it. That's as far as it gets. It's really sad because I grew up in Kenya, so like Kiswahili was basically like my second language. Like I knew it. Like I was forever speaking Kiswahili like all the time. So I honestly wish I still knew it. I probably should read up on it a little bit and get that together because I really do miss speaking it. See something in your languages you speak, in the languages you speak. Tuala nidwa matagolog. Noga kure, noga makeup. Alone, like for real. Logo fuck boys. Yeah. Like I feel like that's as good as gonna get. And then Swahili, I can play like Twenda Wapi. Habari yako mzuri sana. Just like how are you, where are you going, blah blah. Just like the basics, hello jumbo, like I don't know. I can't speak Kiswahili. I wish I knew a lot more, but that's like all I know. Okay. Do you currently live in Africa? I live in Canada, Calgary, Alberta, right now. If you were in Africa and living in another country from 1 to 10, how fob are you? For fob means for shop boat. How fob am I still? I don't think I'm very fob still. Maybe like the way I move sometimes I can be fobbish. Like I'm still very like headstrong and stuff like that, but like other than that, my English is like people are always like, oh, you weren't born here, your English is really nice. I think that's super insulting when people like on the phone, I'll talk to my parents sometimes, they're like, oh wow, like your English is really good. Yes, I went to school here. Did you not expect me to pick up English? Like come on now. What do you hate most about Africa? I don't hate anything. I think the politics gotta stop. Like, I think it's way too much. It's just like, why can't we all just get along, you know? I feel that to everyone. I feel like politics ruins everything. I feel like it needs to get it together. What do you love most about Africa? I feel like the culture of all of Africa, even like South Sudan in general, I feel like the culture is so vast and it's so amazing. It's something that other people actually look at and they're like amazed that there's something that you come from. Other cultures don't have anything like that, kawaii. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cool to be belong to something and there's something that you're rooted from and stuff like that. And some people don't have that, so they look at our cultures like, wow, like I wish I was. Why honestly do you think a lot of other people want to be black or they want to be African? It's the culture. Our culture is so amazing that people want to be a part of that. It's something that's so beautiful and just so different. Like, it's everything's so loving all the time, and music is so big, and dance, we express ourselves in different ways, right? So it's like, that's what people love, right? That people love that kind of stuff. What is a ridiculous question you've ever been asked about your culture? A lot of people mistake me for not being Nuer, and they like actually like, I've had people like really like fight me about it. Like when they first meet me, they're like, why are you lying, blah blah blah, you don't look Nuer, or blah, what the fuck that means. Like, so insulting. I think it's so insulting. Like, how can you tell me I don't look what I am? Like, that's really awkward. Like, I just feel like people need to be polite. Like, everybody looks different. People are so different. It's like, be polite at least and just be like, oh, I didn't think so. A lot of people like really be like harping it on me, and I'm like, African country besides your own do you want to visit? All of Africa. I wanna like all of Africa. I love, like, when the World Cup was in South Africa, I cried. I was so sad I couldn't go. Like, and it was, oh man, like, if anyone watched the opening ceremonies of the FIFA World Cup when it was in South Africa, I cried. It was so beautiful just to see everything and all the little kids dancing, and the music was so African. I was like, wow, like, they really did that. I was like, they didn't even half-ass it. Do you know what I mean? I was like, wow, like, but the culture was there. It was like, I was just like, man, I'm missing out on life. But one day I will go all over the world, and I will travel all of Africa, and I will just like be so happy. You know, just like, I'm gonna end up living in Africa one day. Like, I don't plan on living here. At the end of the day, I'm only here to do my part here, but like do like my thing, soak up all the things I can soak up, and take it all back home. Because at the end of the day, this isn't your home. Your home, they say your home is where you are most comfortable. I'm not comfortable here because I'm living here. You know, I don't belong, and I'm criticized, and blah 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 blah. Back home, it's different. I feel like you still be criticized back home because obviously you're American now, they say. But still, at the end of the day, our home is back in South Sudan. So I feel like eventually I'm not gonna want to live here. I'm gonna eventually want to live even in Kenya if I have to. I don't care. I just want to go in Kampala. I don't know. I'm just gonna go live in my little house on the beach and just like do nothing. I don't want to do anything. I just want to like live in the water and like be happy forever. That's the goal in life. It seriously is. What do you plan to do to give back to Africa? Or what's South Sudan? I one day want to be able to, I feel like our country, there's so many needs that we don't focus on, and people just want to give us what we think we want. I'm talking about like, we need like orphanages, like we need like community centers, we need places where kids, because the kids are the future at the end of the day, we need places where kids can like exercise their minds, be flexible, do things other than just go to school, come home, work. And some people don't even get that chance to even go to school, so like I feel like anything that can help the next generation in any way possible, I feel like that's what I want to do. That's what I'm aiming for. That's the goal at the end of the day, right? So next question is, when do you plan to visit? As soon, I want to go to Kenya very soon, just because my aunt lives there. She really wants me to come see her and her kids. She just love her. I just want to go visit her, and I know my cousin, she also wants to go, so I'm gonna see if we can both go together. Only because my mom goes all the time, and like, she goes like almost every 4 or 5 months. She's always going back, taking all her clothes with her. Who else's mom does that? Like all the time, she'll just take all our clothes and she'll dip, and I'm like, those are my clothes. What are you doing? But yeah, so I definitely want to visit soon, at least in the next year and a half or even 2 years. I want to visit South Sudan. Once it's all together, then I'll probably go. Are you proud to be South Sudanese / African? Yeah. Dead ass. There's people who lie about being South Sudanese. They lie, like, not lie that they're not, lie that they are when they're not. That's how you know you poppin'. People start lying that they're from where you're from and they're not. So that's basically how we're gonna end this right now. You know you're lit when people are lying and saying they are what you are when they're not. That's how you know. Alright, so that's the end of my tag. It was fun. That was cool. Like, I liked that. The questions were pretty lit. I liked it a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And